Hello everyone, welcome back to Walk With Me Gaming. We are back to playing Firewatch, and we should be ending. I believe today is going to be the finale. Pretty sure. Um, yeah, this one, I kind of, I thought this game was longer than it was. But it's really, it's split up into like 4 major days and then kind of that calm in between. Um, but that's okay. So when we left off, we had just visited this cabin one more time to go see our raccoon buddy. And we've escaped from that closed off cave. So now we just got to go get back to the main concourse and go south and back to the cave. So easy enough. Huh. So last time, yeah, when we went in the cave, we got locked in by someone. We don't know who. And then we found Brian Goodwin's supply of things that he hid from his dad. Honestly, if I was a kid in his shoes, I would have done the same thing. Like, not even because he didn't want to be around his dad, but because like when you're out here in the wilderness, like of course you're gonna play pretend, like build a fort and all that. It's awesome. Aha! Hooray! Those stupid teenagers getting in trouble. Am I going the right way? I guess I am. Phew! Yes, indeed. Where am I? Am I almost there? Okay, yeah. Yep, agreed. We got enough problems as it is. Don't need to add to them. Those darn girls gonna get us in trouble. All right, I think this is right. That was a weird way to go around, but whatever. Where are we? Is this it? Oh yeah, there we go. There's the cave. All right, we're back. So now I guess his mentality in this is like, well, the person already locked me in. They probably think I'm trapped, so they wouldn't expect me to come through again. Turn on that flashlight before the color changes. Yeah, there it goes. Is that just a shadow? Or yeah, it's just a shadow. I'm like, that's weird. All right. Back into certain doom again. Henry is a braver man than I would be. I would be like, you know what? I'm going back to my thing and I'm staying there. No thank you. Not dealing with that. All right, so here we go. So now we have the pittance. I think that's how you say them. Yeah, that's how those work. I'm not gonna lie. Looking at that, I'm like, that doesn't seem safe at all. Like, that does not seem like an effective method for keeping something in place. Like, crack open the rock. Like, who says it's not gonna crack more? But I don't know. That's if I'm doing rock climbing, it's got to be on a hill of less than 50 degrees angles, because I'm not taking any of that tough stuff. No thank you. All right, moving on down. Deeper into the mines. It's not a mine, it's just a cave. All right. Hop on down. I like that here, even though it is a long drop, you can climb back up. So it's kind of like, it doesn't feel as foreboding, because you know you can get back out if needed. So, all right. So, here's kind of the big thing of this game. Yep. That music cue is perfect. You realize what this is. Yep. It's so sad. Broken climbing gear. And we saw his shoe up there. Like, that's just terrible. Like, I bet you even his dad probably couldn't even get down to get to him in that case. Like, he probably It's just, it's tragic. And, well, as much as I hate to do this, I feel like if you were in this situation, you want to keep that as a thing so that everyone knows. It's so sad. And that was like, I mean, I don't know what level of decay something like that would have, but I mean, that was like at least a couple years ago. So, poor kid. Because the dad, like, yeah, I'm not gonna say anymore, but I don't, yeah. But that part, I couldn't, it was kind of nice that it locks you from running, because it's good to slow down and consider kind of the tragedy of this situation, like without playing it like a game. Like that's the important thing with this, is that there's moments where you don't want the gameness of this to get in the way of the story, because maybe certain things will make it more quote unquote playable, but that takes away from the seriousness and the depth of the tale being told. So, oh god. Yeah, go ahead and get a picture of that too. Wow. Oh, that's terrible. Alright, well, we can go ahead and get out of here then, I guess. Man, this would be ridiculous to see this kind of cave structure. And then this is super cool that this leads out here like this. Because where the cave comes out, you don't even notice it when you come in, because it's pretty well hidden. Hang on, it's coming up. I'll show you when when we get there. You'll see it. But it's a good way to connect everything, and to, like, it makes it all feel like one cohesive place. Yeah, right here. Let me drop in. And where are we now? Ah, yes. And then this is the drop. See, we don't even notice. We don't even think to look up here. Because you walk in here, you walk in through the gate, you don't even think to look up at that, to notice that that's an actual cave that you can get in. So that's a cool thing that it all connects back. Oh, that was tragic. And now, of course, you have to tell Delilah what happened. And we're back into the inferno. Wonder how long I can go before she says anything. Will she call me, or do I have to call it in? Because I feel like I would, in that situation, I don't know how soon I would be able to actually say it. But, I mean, that just, well, I guess I might as well. Doesn't seems like they want me to do it, so.
Hey, D. There you are. I've been worrying my ass off.
Yeah.
Hey, you might want to take a seat.
Yeah.
I've been sitting this entire time. I'm always sitting. What's wrong?
Only thing in the cave was a body.
A body? God, what a mess.
Yeah, and it's.
Lila, it's Brian Goodwin.
Gotta be fucking kidding me.
Nope.
How does that? What? I don't.
That's got to be so tough. And of course, she feels responsible for this. I mean,
Climbing, I think. Or
this whole game is about tragedy and how people respond to it. I mean, it looked like it was broken.
just what it was. He was probably exploring the cave, and maybe his rope gave out. Whoever locked me in there probably didn't even know about it.
I doubt that. Yeah, like I'm gonna blame her with that last one.
Now,
Like she's not feeling guilty enough.
No, I'm not. where you'd be, but I can assure you you would not be rotting at the bottom of that cave.
Uh,
There's nothing to say.
no.
Back. I think we're leaving tomorrow anyway.
Yep. And there it is. Day 79. Didn't quite get through 3 months. I don't know how long the fire season was supposed to go. But clearly, it's kind of been a wash. With 2 massive fires spreading all over the place, and and now it's this. Keeping that. Oh boy, here we go. We got this whole thing. Do we leave up this madness? Well, I guess the expectation is it's going to burn away anyway, so... yeah, I'm going to just keep that. Might as well.
That plane?
I missed it.
No, I was just busy packing up.
Well, there's gonna be a lot more.
Can I keep this? Oh.
2% contained.
Do I have my ring on? Yes, I do. Okay.
The 2 fires merged into one unmitigated disaster.
Yep.
They're renaming it after my lookout.
That's mean.
Shouldn't we talk for a sec? About things?
So now they call it the thoroughfare fire. Yeah, all this connected. We're gonna stick with the conspiracies, because I mean, look at all these books. Of course, we're gonna stick with conspiracies.
Okay, it's like whoever's cooked up the cruelest thing to have happen.
Yeah, pretty much.
Anything else? I don't know.
Oh, we are keeping Turt Reynolds, of course.
There's gotta be a reason.
Oh, thank goodness he stays. I've had times where the turtle actually glitched out, and I couldn't bring him with me. Oh.
Fuck. For starters, I guess you could find the source of that signal.
That's a good idea. Oh my gosh. This would be terrifying. Like, just smoke and sparks. It's brutal.
Whoever made the tape.
Alright, well,
Yeah,
we're going this way.
pack up everything you need in case we get the call and you can't come back.
Yes, indeed. We are ready to go. I've got my typewriter, I've got my whiskey, and I've got my...
I was hoping you'd have a
yeah. Thanks for remembering me.
Okay, I'm probably gonna move to Canada. Ontario, maybe.
No, I meant if something happens to me.
Fair enough.
Right, if you don't find out who made the tape and I have to hit the road.
She's not the vote of confidence we were hoping for. Oh man, this would be so scary. Seriously, like, I don't know how fast fire can spread. I mean, you know, it's dry, but it's not like everything's dead. So I imagine you can at least get by. Like, you can get through this and be okay, but I mean, just the amount of smoke in the air would be just insane. Let's see, keep going this way, I think. What is that sound? It's like the trees are bending in the wind. I bet you this kind of fire would like stir up the wind a whole lot too. Where are we? Are we almost there? Where are we? Going northwest, kind of? Going around things. Oh, here we go. Ah, yes. So, you guys remember in our first episode when we came over here? You can hear this little tinkle of glass or whatever sounding like wind chimes. Well, guess what? We're about to find out what that is.
I think I'm getting close.
Alright, well, I just got word that they're coming to get us. My place.
Alright, well, I'll hurry along then.
No, it's just...
Brian.
I'll coordinate with the evac team and...
I guess,
know when to
I gotta go down the rope.
north. Far. Past where you found that cut back in May.
I know where it is. Remember? We had a tornado there, and you didn't believe me. I guess that's where we're going. Eventually. Is you gonna finish that statement? Anything else? That's weird. The subtitles don't usually stay up like that. Alright, here we go. We're almost here. Yep. Hey. And we found it.
Someone left a rope for me to climb up. I'm down near the lake.
And a cassette tape.
There's a tracking collar tied to it. Someone was leading me here. And there's another tape.
Well, that feels safe. All right. Well, last thoughts. If you know who left this tape, say it now, because we're gonna open it up and we're gonna expose the truth. Some of you probably figured this out already.
Yeah, hi, Henry.
Ned.
Hey, I'm gonna find this before it burns up. We've been causing each other a lot of headaches.
Yeah, you sure have.
Go stake out
Made me a paranoid psychopath out here.
find. You'll get it when you see it. You can't blame me for keeping an eye on you. Not after bumping into you back in May. Down by the cave, for Croc's sake.
Well, then, I mean, you don't. It was locked. It's not like I'm gonna go in there. I mean, I wouldn't have gone in there until you left the key like hanging up randomly.
But I got that antenna rigged up. Delilah, she's a record you don't gotta flip.
So he rigged up.
I gotta get what Brian
It's kind of hard to explain this, but basically, he did everything.
worried about you finding
That really was a science experiment.
right when everything went shit.
That didn't have anything to do with Henry or Delilah, and he left those notes there to throw them off. So
Nobody knows nothing.
this is kind of the part that a lot of people don't like about this game, is that you get all this buildup of all these mysteries, and it's like the two girls, they're fine. The guy who's been stalking you this whole time, it's just Ned trying to keep his secret hidden. All the tapes and stuff, also Ned. Like
Answer questions.
all these weird questions about who attacked the girls and all that. Well, it's all there. I mean,
Looking for me. Sorry about your wife.
I do feel like this guy genuinely was sorry and genuinely did not try to kill his son, which I know Delilah doesn't really believe, but
We found the surveillance operation.
I really think it was just a messed up guy who messed up even more.
He was the one listening to us just then.
She made the tape?
Yep. I love this.
Deeper into the Shoshone. He doesn't want everyone to know he's out here.
Of course he doesn't. I mean, even if he didn't kill him intentionally, that's still. I mean, unfortunately, that's a very suspicious move to make.
Need to get back here. They say the helicopters are making rounds.
All right. Been stealing supplies from. What is that? Spruce Lookout and Two Forks. And he just takes random ones every now and then. So maybe, hey, maybe he still. Oh, he kept the book. The teen magazines, something to do. I guess when you're out here in the middle of nowhere, anything is good. This is kind of cool. Like, he's got this all planned out. 400 pounds of food. Like, buried food. Like, this guy really knew how to survive. Like, I don't know if it was because of him being in the war or whatever it was, but, like, dude knew exactly what he was doing. 25 bucks. Can you burn those after you use them? Battery packs, socks, of course. Wow. Yeah. I mean, that's what you would have to do for this situation. All right. So this is this is one of those things where I'm sure some people are like just spend the whole game taking pictures of the beautiful scenery and stuff, and Delilah kind of doesn't care about this. So when you start telling her about all this stuff, she is just like, well, it's gonna burn up, and she just doesn't want to hear it.
Some of Brian's stuff.
Aw.
Brian was a nice looking kid.
Yeah.
Held on on to some of our
Even that.
understandings.
That one's sweet. Because you can tell Dad would have no interest in that. Um, but the fact that he kept it shows that he genuinely cared.
Huh. Was the one who wrote the reports we found at the site.
Yep. Look at that. He was just typing it up. Yeah, but when you, at some point, Delilah is just kind of done listening, and she'll be like, well, if you're so worried about, this being remembered, take a picture. And the worst is if you don't have any photos left, and he goes, I don't have any pictures. and that's just it. You don't have a phone, you don't have anything to take any more photos. You have this disposable camera, and that is it. So I'm going to get a few last pictures in this. And here we go. And there we go. That's what we've been hearing. It's not moving. It's not moving at all. Because I have the settings turned down, it's not moving. Normally it would be swaying in the breeze, but look at that. He's got a clear view of two forks.
You could see my lookout.
And yours.
You could see both of our towers. Yours too.
I'm sorry. I don't know what to say. I don't know what you want me to say.
I don't know. I'm just telling you.
Fire that is at 22,000 acres.
Jesus, that's massive. Couldn't tell you exactly how massive. I have no idea how big an acre actually is.
Take a picture if you're so keen to remember it.
There it was.
Not?
Alright, I got 5 photos left. I'll save the rest for later. All his radio logs. I mean, this, gotta admit, this looks comfy.
He had quite the view.
Yeah. Alright. I think I'm done exploring this. I mean, this is wild. Like, he even built, like, it's a structure. It's not just, like, a hole in the ground. He literally built, like, support beams and stuff. Like, this is ridiculous that a guy did this on his own. So, I mean, it's I wonder if he's got all these car batteries. Like, these go up, like, I feel like the whole thing's gonna just explode. But that's it. That's the mystery. And like I said, like, a lot of people were just kind of disappointed that was it, and that there was nothing else to it. It was just, there was nothing government conspiracy or aliens or supernatural stuff. It was just a guy. But I mean, that's kind of the tragedy of this game. Like, it's just people making mistakes. People who don't know how to cope with the struggles in their life. Because you've got Delilah, who ran away from that relationship and acted like he had cheated on her, and then you've got Ned, of course, hiding from the death of his son, and Henry here because of Julia's condition. I mean, the whole thing. Like, you think even like the other, like, rangers and lookouts, like, you think of, like, Ron and Dave, like, I forget which one it was who was gay, but, like, being out in the wilderness, you're probably, no one's here judging you for your life. It's just kind of, you're just there. So, all right, well, I can take the head through Thunder Canyon and head up the rope line there. So, we'll do that. Can I see the helicopter? It doesn't look like it. But yeah, and I mean, and we're getting here to the end. We're heading to Delilah's tower, because that's where they've got a pickup point.
Relieved that there's no evidence of us starting that fire. Relieved that we're not crazy. That there wasn't some conspiracy.
Yeah, that is good.
But I'm not.
I mean,
Kid.
you can't be relieved. It's still tragic either way.
Dumping him in a hole.
It's nice that she doesn't have to account for this kind of madness, but
Wasn't a good dad.
yeah.
No fucking shit.
I'm trying to be nice.
I'm sorry. God, it would have been so easy to tell the truth and have him sent
you can never know this. I mean, it's the whole thing's tragic and it's sad. And unfortunately, this is one of those situations where you probably wouldn't think about it. Like, it's probably fine. And it could have been an adult doing the same thing who ended up at the bottom of the hole. It just happened to be that one kid. And that's it.
Is that a helicopter?
Yep.
Yeah, hold on.
Keep me in the loop. Wait, have we? No.
No, there's
We're
one more. Yes, here, yeah.
Yeah, I'm on my way. Just a couple minutes away, probably. Well, actually, if we're talking like real time, yeah, a couple minutes. In game time, it's probably an hour or two.
Back. I think I'm gonna go with them.
No.
Wait, just wait, okay? I'm not that far.
Henry, they're here. They're waiting right now.
Well, I'm still not there.
Henry,
Uh,
I don't want to meet you and just sit here in a dead boy's shadow. Okay, I don't want to do that.
you can't.
I know that sounds harsh. Okay, I'll wait.
I'm not far.
Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you, Delilah. Wait, why is it not? Go up the thing. We're almost there. We have to escape with our lives and our eyebrows. Nothing getting singed off. At least, well, let's see. I mean, this would be scary because he's got fire on like all sides. Like the whole south side is probably gone because the fire started down there, the initial one, and then you go back 3 days and you've got that other fire getting set to the northwest. So basically, this is kind of the only safe area for him. Like that's kind of terrifying. Guys gotta hustle to get out of there. All right, let's see. Where am I at? Oof, still got a bit of a distance. We'll get there. All right, we'll get there. Just keep going north. Am I going north? I'm going north. All right. So this is the. I'm gonna give a little spoiler now. We don't get to see Delilah. She leaves. So we never get that closure, which is another thing people didn't like about this game. That we just this relationship, whether you made it a like relationship of like potential like dating one day or hooking up or whatever it is, or if it was just a friendship, you still feel kind of betrayed that you don't get to see her and put a face to a voice and experience like that human connection, because all your human connection has been over radio for almost 3 months, and that's got to be exhausting. So I don't know, this whole thing's wild, but again, I think it's just, this game isn't really supposed to have a happy ending. It's a tragic ending, the whole thing, with Brian's death and the end of these jobs for these two delinquents who needed to get away from their problems, and now they have to go back and face them to some extent. Henry has the choice of does he go back to his wife? Does he try to move on? And Delilah, she's been kind of hiding herself for years just to not want to face kind of society's expectations, and she's got to start that over too. So I can totally understand that she would not want to be making this connection now. I feel like when you've gone through so much here, I feel like you would want to walk away clean. Step back and not have to keep that memory. Because, I mean, imagine if they did, like, try to start dating or something. She's always going to have that association of being a Firewatch and remembering Shoshone and remembering Brian. And that would make anything difficult. When you associate tragedy with something, it really complicates the whole matter. But yeah, like I said, just this game is not meant to be full of happy endings. You know, at best you can say Henry can try and do what he can to be as good a husband as he can at the end. But, you know, that's kind of up to him. And, you know, depending on what choices you've made in this game, you have to decide, do you think it is that he would go back?
Spot near the ravine. Delilah, are you there?
Nope.
Delilah?
No Delilah. God, this would be so terrifying. This rickety thing, and you just gotta pull your way across. The most... Ugh, no thank you. That would be terrifying. Like you're floating over this ravine just by a cable. Ugh, terrifying. Anyway. But yeah, here we go. So you guys probably remember that bright white tower on the menu screen. If you didn't guess, that's Delilah's tower. It's kind of hard to tell from the screenshot of what it is, but you know, the fact that it's connected to the power lines and all that stuff kind of shows. Oh, there's that symbol. Got to represent. Is there anything over here? No. Can't go any... Oh, wait. Well, I can go down here. What is this? Is this... I guess this is the way we came. I can't go too far. Oh, no. There's the drop-off. That's kind of cool. I like that it shows that there is a bit of a path showing, like, here's where you came from. You didn't just appear on this open spot and it just showed up here. You actually had to hike up here, so here we go. Alright, let's get to Delilah's tower. No suspense now, since I told you she's not there, but I feel like I need a bath mat like that. Have a good time. The plant's a nice touch, too. What do we got here? A note? Maybe that's for paper? Use. Okay, that's use. Alright. I hear... Alright, don't see it. But yeah, like you can tell this one's a little better constructed. This is clearly the
Nightmare out there.
the superior tower.
Hello? Delilah?
No Delilah. She couldn't handle it.
Damn it.
Yep. Not too bad. Not too shabby. Mixed nuts. That'd be a good snack out here. Although that would also be the slippers are nice. I would definitely need slippers out here. Like, especially at nighttime. It gets like super cold in these kind of places. Any details here? No, just looks like it's like the details of like the Wapiti station maybe. More books. More ridiculous books. And all the crossword puzzles you can use for days and days and days. Oh, here's cool. Well, honey. All right. There's some fun doodles there. And then, of course, Henry. White with shorts. Oh, and we got Turt Reynolds. And this changes up based on like what we say. So like, you know, they'll change the turtle's name if you find it. Your appearance will be different based on what you say. You know, because we said tired eyes, has a beard, looks like a guy, like a curly mustache baseball player. Like pretty straightforward. Oh, we got the tequila. Well, I'm bringing that with me. If you're gonna leave it here, I'm gonna take it. Can I eat the apple slice? I need the apple. I need the energy. That was exhausting. That thing had some mold on it. Well, beggars can't be choosers in this world. The full-on radio communication.
Hi. Yeah, it's me.
Yeah, I forgot about that. Remember how she said people keep stealing the sign? Pork Pond. Disappointed.
You're not mad, you're just disappointed.
Yeah, a little bit.
Dad after you got busted smoking pot.
Was your dad upset when he busted you smoking pot? I guarantee he did.
You just said that.
You really wanted me to stay.
I did.
Yeah,
And now
I'm here.
yeah.
Yeah, pretty much.
I know. Hey, it shouldn't take long for the helicopter to reach you.
Oh, thank you.
Okay.
Oh God, that force burns.
In a situation like this.
No way.
Lots of questions.
It's horrifying.
Shit.
Well, keep our story straight.
Taking stock, we found out an old lookout killed his only son and decided to become a lonely hermit.
Yep.
Yes.
And we prevented.
Basically started another.
And we didn't start that. That was Ned being crazy. That's not our fault.
Figure out what I'm doing every summer from now on that isn't this.
Yeah.
You're not gonna attack.
There's no way. After all this would be too much. I mean, when you work in the field where there's potential tragedy, like it's hard to come back to.
Tell you what, why don't you choose for me and I'll choose for you?
All right. So what are we gonna choose?
Sure.
So I'm deciding I'm not gonna be flirty. I'm gonna say,
Maybe
yeah,
move to San
get out
Francisco,
somewhere.
Open a jade emporium with
Do something different. Have fun. Get away.
Ski bombs for a yoga retreat hippies, but maybe that's not all bad.
I mean, they might smell a little bit worse.
Yeah.
Plenty of margaritas.
So what about me?
Yeah.
I think you should go to Julia, and then you can figure it out. Maybe put that typewriter to good use. Give me a
Yeah.
sexy accent or something if you write like this.
It's such a.
I am.
He knows he wants to,
You gotta go see
but
her.
it's so difficult to. Yeah.
Sure.
And what else do you say? I mean, she's right. It's right here.
Memories behind you.
You.
Still right there in front of you.
Right, she's still alive. She's still there. I'll go see her. I mean, who knows? You.
When I get back, maybe I could.
I mean, it's so sad. It's just.
Fun this summer. Next year we'll roll around, and then the year after that, and it's just,
I don't know. Letting go has to be one of the hardest things, especially when it's a slow let go. Pulling a bandage off really, really slowly.
Well, you should try to take her advice too.
yeah, we'll
It's not just the easy loss.
There's the helicopter.
I mean, no loss is easy, but
land back where you hiked up. Good luck, Henry.
thanks, Delilah.
I'll see you when I see you.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Bye, Hank.
I think I've played this game 5 or 6 times, and I still get choked up at the end a little bit because it's just so. It's so bittersweet. You had this chance to try and get away, and in the end, you kind of failed, and you have to go back, and there's no escaping it. And she's right. Like you want to take advantage of the time that you have, whether Julia remembers you or not. And it's tragic, but it's necessary to grow and move on. Everyone copes with grief differently, but you kind of need this. So funny thing, if you go up to the helicopter, you can actually turn around and go back into the lookout station, and they'll leave, and then the game will end there. I mean, I think the expectation would be they'd come back, but yeah. Hey, what's up? I made it. You got full fire gear? Lucky. Alright, check this out. I hope this works right. We should have our turtle friend with us. Oof. Little rough there, buddy. Oh, it didn't show him. Oh, well. Oh, I forgot to take those last couple pictures. Oh well. We filled most of our camera roll. But that's it. I mean, there's no epilogue. There's no follow-up to this. It'd be cool to get back to your car maybe, and I almost wish there was like a finale where it was like you get to do like a kind of choose your own thing like in the beginning. Oh, we left those. We had 4 pictures left and we left them blank. What a waste. And this is the cool thing. You get to take these pictures and you can actually like download them, I guess. But yeah, this is everyone. Oh, this music's nice. Oh man, what else is there to say? I mean, it's just, this game is just full of tragedy, but I really think it's a beautiful story. And even though there are disappointments in it, like, I know it sucks to kind of say that's the point. It's supposed to be sad, but I mean, that's kind of life. Like, how many politicians have been like, games should be more realistic. They're too violent. They're too dangerous. And it's like, here you go. Here's this. And, that's cool. But not everyone's going to like this. And that's why it's important for games to have this variety. Because I know this is not the game for everybody. But it's a game for me. It's a game for lots of people. There's a lot of people that bought this. So clearly it made some sort of impact. This is great. The accidental selfie. And then we get, what were those, like, there were 3 or 4 pictures that were already taken. And there it is. Brian having some fun. There's Mr. Ned doing his thing. And little Brian. I feel like that kind of picture would be really hard. Now, this one I'm confused. How do you take that picture with a disposable camera? Like, there's no timer on disposable cameras, right? I don't know. It's been a long time since I used one. But that's it. That's Firewatch. It's I wish it was a happier ending. But then it just wouldn't be the same. It wouldn't work, I don't think. It needed to be this way. So, I want to thank the creators for making this wonderful game, and I do hope that they are able to make their follow-up game to this. I know Valve bought them out and used them to help finish up the Half-Life VR game, which is great, because they're a great team to do it, but I really hope that they continue making games and don't just do what Valve has done, where they put out a new game every, 12 years, because we need more stuff like this, especially from a great team like this. So that's it. Thank you guys for watching. Hope you enjoyed this series. You can check this game out on most systems. I don't think the Steam Summer Sale is still going, but you can often find this on sale for at least half off. But check it out. Whatever system you got, you can play it. And thanks for watching. Leave a comment, talk about it, discuss things. I'd love to do an analysis video one day on this, but I think I have some others in mind first. But we'll come back to this, because this one's always going to be a special topic to me, because I just love it. So that's it. Thank you all for watching. Bye.